and welcome to this edition of the Farming Legacy Show. And this is a very special edition. Today, we're going to be honoring a person that deserves it. And those of you that have been with me since the beginning, you know, from time to time, I'd have a person on here helping me sometime by the name of One Dog. One Dog, Two Buns was his gamer tag. Well, he has passed away, and I'm here today to honor him. He was a friend, fellow gamer, and a friend, and today I'm going to honor him. And what better way to honor him than to, well, first, wear this John Deere outfit, because he was John Deere through and through. And the other way is, I built this garden here, farm garden, if you will, farmer's garden. Three of the pieces of equipment that his three most favorite pieces of equipment, hands down. I mean, these three pieces of equipment, whatever map he was on, whatever field he was working in, he's gonna have all three, or at least one of them. His farm's gonna have all three. It amazed me because, like I said, we played together on some pretty small maps that you wouldn't think equipment like, well, at least the X9 there and that DB120, there's no way to get it on there, but he did. And he always had that right there, 8RX. But we're going to look at each piece. And, you know, and this was his go-to planner. Even after the modded Kinsey came out, he still liked that the DB120 there. He just liked it, but partly because he was a John Deere fan, and because that was sole property of John Deere, if you will. Nobody else made the DB120 or anything like it but John Deere. That was his, no doubt. And this was his favorite combine, this one and the S700. If it was too big for the X9 1100, he went with the S700, which was the next size down. But I mean, I've seen him put this thing upside of trees and stuff, trying to get it in, you know, and I think there's a modded one on the Mod Hub that he downloaded that actually holds 20-something thousand liters. They brought it out after the FS25 game came out. It's come out since the game released. But, you know, he just, that for a big giant combine, this was the one, the X9. He, right away, when you ask him, well, what combine? Oh, X9. He just loved the X9. And of course, his farm wasn't complete unless he had the 8RX 410. Again, you know, he just loved John Deere, and he just, and the tracks on this and everything. And I used to think, that's not really, really a good tractor. But he kept talking me into it, talking to me about it, and I kept using it till he's got me where I like it now. I use it more often than I used to, and I'll probably definitely use it more now than I ever have. But these three pieces of equipment, that young man always had them, and lived and died on this game. with these 3 pieces of equipment. If he didn't have any others, he's going to have them 3 right there. Or, like I said, combine-wise, he would have that S700. But that was just one dog. Because he never farmed. He wasn't a real farmer, unlike myself. And he never had never, unfortunately, didn't get to actually go and work and, drive a tractor on a farm and experience that, or he would have learned that size ain't always adequate to the field. You have to adapt to the field, whatever size field it is the size equipment, no matter big or small. It was whatever works in the field best. Anyway, and I told him that on numerous occasions. We had several conversations about that. Gaming mind wise, he knew more about gaming than farming, but from the farm standpoint, I knew more. So we kind of helped each other out in that aspect. And I can tell you, one of the things that he was well known for doing, and anybody that played with us besides just me and him, we had several other friends, they can attest to this. He could get on a map, and for whatever reason, he would sometimes make a mess and not tell anybody till you found it, and then he fessed up. But until then, he kept quiet. And no good and well he done it. But anyway, that's just him. Got used to it, moved on. And he could get in some predicaments and did get in some predicaments, but we worked them up, got through them. And so this is a garden, a farm garden, or however you want to say it, farmer's garden in honor of him. And so I'll just say this: he was cut down too short in his life. I'll just say it that way and leave it at that. He should have been able to live longer than what he did, but what time he did live, he lived a full life. I do know that. But that's life, I guess. Anyway, he will be missed, but not forgotten. We will see him again. I believe he's, in fact, I know he's having a ball now. That great farm in the sky. So, one dog, this is Farming Legacy saying, see you later, dude. Love ya.